Hey, this is the type of shit make you want to talk your shit, you get what I'm saying? Take a long drive. Let's talk to the people. And that's on shit.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Get Right YouTube reaction channel. All right, this is my first ever video. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Bear with me. Like I said, it's my first ever video doing reactions, so it's gonna get better and better. Just want to talk today about something that's been going viral with one of our star athletes. His name is Travis Hunter. Shout out to a Florida native. I am a Florida native myself. So first and foremost, before we dig into it, I want to congratulate Travis Hunter on winning that Heisman. I just want to let you know that I've been watching you since high school, man. You've been balling out. So it's just a blessing to see you get this far. And the hard work that you've been putting in behind the scenes has paid off, man. Congratulations. You deserve it. And so despite what people have been saying about your personal life, man, look, man, tune everybody out. You're great, man. You're great. You're nothing. You're destined for greatness. And I do want to place a disclaimer out. This video is not here to bash Travis Hunter at all. This video is to give two perspectives on the situation. I do know on a lot of YouTube videos, people would take the side that's most popular right now. So, for example, it's popular that Travis Hunter girlfriend or fiance or what have you is a gold digger. You know what I mean? Could be possible, or it could not be possible. And at the end of the day, we are all sitting in the audience looking at this relationship. The purpose of this video is just to give the facts, just to give different perspectives. So I don't like to follow the narrative. I like to be the devil's advocate in a sense, because the reality is that it's a lot that we don't know. So let's give them some grace with their relationship. We don't know what's going on, but also I do want to add in, as I said, I'm the devil's advocate. Travis, if you do see this video, you have to make a decision for yourself. All right, everybody's gonna have an opinion, and my guy, you are a Heisman Trophy winner, so people will have an opinion on your life and what you should do and what you shouldn't do. Family, this is a point in your life where you're gonna see things change extremely. I'm sure things have changed already, but family-wise, friends-wise, acquaintance-wise, relationship-wise, who knows? This is a point in your life where you're gonna see a lot of different faces, and people are not gonna be who you thought they were. The people who really going to be there for you and not be there for just a benefit for you being the Heisman winner or the top 5 draft pick, which I think you're going to go number 1 and number 2, just depending on what the dynamic of the team that needs you and their needs, right? I think it's New England, right? Not New England, but New York. I don't think so. They need a quarterback. Jones is not the play. Anyhow, you're going to have to make this decision on your own. But I also wanted to add, do not be delusional. And if it doesn't apply to you, don't wear it. Like they say, if the shoe don't fit, don't wear it. But if it fits, my boy, wear it. I can care less about people saying I told you so, but we're talking about your future. We're talking about your finances. We're talking about your mental. That's another thing I feel like that's not stressed enough. The mental of a lot of men today, and it's not a black and white thing. Men in general, as well as women as well, but just do understand that married men do carry the heavier load, especially in the public eye. That we're supposed to be these macho men. We're men of steel. We don't have emotions. We're supposed to take whatever everyone projects onto us and roll with it. But the decisions that you make moving forward, being the guy, will affect your future. So definitely keep that in mind. So if there are signs of what people are saying and it's factual, if she's controlling, if she's a little too pushy, if she's has a bad attitude that you noticing, brother, listen to it, man. I'm not telling you to break up with her, you know, but take the advice that applies to you and make your informed decision. There are such things as dumb decisions too. You know, not every decision is the right one, but make the right decision. All right. That speaks for you. That speaks for your family. That speaks for your legacy. Because that Hunter name is gonna go down in history for your family. You made it. You made it out. I seen your father. Shout out to him. Not sure, what you guys' relationship is or how close you guys are, but obviously it meant a lot for you to cry while you're doing the Heisman speech, and that was beautiful. But that Hunter name is going to go down in your family generation forever. So you definitely want to make sure it's not tarnished. And at the same time, who knows? People may just be talking all this gibberish for no reason because you guys are absolutely fine. Everything will work out, which I hope so. I hope so, man. But you know her better than I do. you know her for 5 years. You guys have been together for 5 years. You know her better than anyone else. But brother, pay attention to the signs. If the signs are there, and if the signs ain't there, don't even care about it. Another thing I want to mention: stop replying to these reaction videos. I don't think it's so much of you replying. I know you did a couple replies defending your fiance, which is any man would do. However, I'm gonna need you to tell her to put the mic down. She do not need to make any more videos because, you know, you're giving people meat on the bone to get at you guys more and more. And now I would understand if this wasn't affecting you guys' relationship or how you felt about yourself, and things like that. Respond. But at this point, I think it's affecting you guys. She came on, I think her last video, I didn't watch much of it, but I seen her crying. And so that lets me know that things are getting to her. You know what I mean? So at this point, I think she should stop looking at these reaction videos. Stop looking at what people are saying about you. In the video that we're going to watch shortly, I remember you guys said that you don't pay attention to the haters. Stop paying attention to the haters because it seems like you guys are. But stop paying attention to the noise, man, because it looks like that's taking an emotional toll on you guys. So chill out with that. All right, so I just want to start off with where this all started. It's going to be several parts of this video, where this all started, because the video that we're going to watch, it was made years ago. Okay, the video with him in the pajamas, the orange pajamas, and she was saying, he's not my type. That was a while ago. So for it to come up now, because now you're in the public eye, Travis, people are going to investigate your life, like now more than ever. People make content that thrives off of the tarnishment of your life, of who you're with, or any case. So if she says the wrong thing, people gonna dog you guys. If she says the right thing, people gonna dog you guys. And as you can imagine, a lot of even guys in the NFL, you don't know who their wife is. Their wife is not on social media or doing any extraness. They understand who is the prize. Not saying that she should, live in your shadow, but shawty, you got to understand your place in the relationship. Travis is the guy. So he doesn't need any extracurricular shit going on right now, okay? He is the prize, and he needs to, now more than ever, he's about to get into the league. He needs to be as focused as possible. He doesn't need this kind of feeling the will to have to protect you. Now, he will protect you, not saying he's not, but right now he's about to get drafted. He's about to play his last game of his collegiate career. He does not need to be distracted by you getting worked up because people are saying this about your relationship. And Travis, if you're the one who's also getting worked up because you're watching all these reaction videos and shit, hey, look, man, don't pay attention to the haters. Like you said, people are always going to have an opinion. And I know in life, there are certain people that you have a soft ear to. Their opinion does matter. Like, for example, for me, my mom, her opinions matter to me. You know what I mean? I got a few close friends. I got my significant other. Their opinions matter to me. You know what I mean? But anybody outside of that, so for example, if this video goes to shit and people don't like how I did this video, and they starts to talk about this patch on the side of my face, or hey, look, whatever they want to talk about, I can care less. I know who I am. I'm confident in myself, not overly confident, but I know who I am. Mama ain't raised no fool. I thank God for giving me a mind that I can, discover myself. I thank him for giving me that will, that drive. But I said enough. But like I said, we're gonna go ahead and tune in to where this all started. I know the debate is, she said she wasn't your type, you weren't her type in the beginning, so that was the first red flag. Let's go ahead and watch this video. I'm gonna pause and here and there so I can give my input on it, and then we'll go from there.
I'm Liana, and this is Travis, and
this is our first video.
And we are doing a Q&A, and we're building Halloween houses.
Even though y'all know I'm going to win because I'm a big dog.
And y'all can vote at the end.
Big dog? I'm big dog?
No.
Big
and
dog.
y'all can vote in who's the best.
It's going to be my You know that first show. Ooski.
Do you want to like start first and then start asking questions?
Yeah, we can. Y'all know I'm the big dog. Been the big dog. You see this one? Mine will look like that.
How did we meet? That's gonna be the number one question everybody want to know.
Yeah. How did we meet? You want to tell the story?
No, because I'm gonna tell all the tea.
Spill all the tea.
He was a friend.
I was in the friend zone.
Alright, now how did we meet, babe, for real?
What you mean how did we meet?
How did we meet, for real?
I shot myself on Instagram and she dubbed me.
And I didn't dub. I just didn't respond to him. He wasn't my type. So then I left him.
I wasn't her type.
I left him in my DMs for like 2 months. And then finally I answered him. But I didn't want to like be nothing. I just wanted to just be friends. Like we could be friends. And then after I finally answered him on Instagram, then we texted for like
a long ass
time. Long time. Like another 2 months. And
okay. Now let me say something real quick. Usually when a girl does that, you shoot your shot, she doesn't answer until later, 2 months, and then they say, maybe we can be friends. My good sir, she was in a relationship. That's usually what happens. Out of respect for their relationship, usually a woman wouldn't respond right away, but as soon as they're out, those gates are open, and they're out there. You know what I'm saying? So that's when you got to respond for, hey, maybe we can just be friends, because ain't no way in hell her boyfriend at the time would have been cool with her being friends with another guy. Who knows? Maybe I could be wrong. You know? You feel me?
And then he was friend zoned because I didn't like. He was like, "Am I friend zoned?" I was like, "Yes." I was not into him. And then finally, I had to go to a friend's birthday dinner, and I didn't want to go by myself. So he was like, "Oh, I'll go with you." And then he went with me, and then we was in love.
Yeah, we was in love ever since then. Like we hung out the next weekend.
Yeah.
No, that was during a week.
We went to Top Golf. That was our first day, Top Golf.
Yeah,
and then
I was still in high school.
Yeah.
And I had school the next day.
The next day, cause we went on a Sunday, facts.
No, we didn't.
Yes, we went
on Sunday.
And you had school on Monday. Yeah.
All right, so she said that he wasn't her type. Now you might ask yourself, so at what point did he become her type? That's the $1 million question. And that's what everybody is trying to find out right now. At what point did Travis become your type? Is it after you found out who he was? Is that after you found out, hey, he was this big, super, mega athlete, college football, bound to be star? So I think that's where the question lies. And Travis, I can see you being in high school. You are the man. And she's a good looking girl. You see her on your Instagram, you shoot your shot. Hey, look, we have all done it. And you tested your luck. And, you know, guys especially, like, sometimes we'll linger in that inbox for a couple times. Hey, look, man, let me get to know you. Hey, can you have friends? Hey, you know, shooting your shot pretty much. So I could see Travis doing that, and then her finally being out of a relationship, giving him a shot. But what throws me off here is the you're not my type. You're not my type, okay? So that is the $1 million question. At what point did he become your type? That ain't sitting right with me. Shouldn't with you either, Travis, but you know her better than we know her. So don't let nobody trick your mind, brother. Let's go.
Yes, go the next day. And then I had to drive him home. And I think it was past his curfew.
I ain't had no curfew.
I dropped him. Should we say, like, we were so close since the moment we met. Like, we were
when
friends.
I got in the car, she was trying to fight me and all, but I ain't even meet her yet. How you gonna fight me and ain't even meet you yet?
But as soon as we, like, met in person, we just, like, instantly, like, chemistry.
Yeah.
And then we hung out. And then after the birthday party, I was at Top Golf. Then we went to Waffle House after. Mm-hmm. And we talked.
Had a good conversation.
Yeah, and then we finally dropped him off at home. And mind you, he lived an hour from me, so it was far as heck.
But yeah, I used to hate driving that hour, boy.
And then we just seen each other every single weekend after that, and then he just moved in with me.
After a while.
His last month of high school.
Yeah.
he just moved in with me because at that point he was at my house every day, so there was no point in him leaving. So that's how we met.
You know what I'm saying? Gotta be Stephen Curry out here because you know mine was nothing but.
A couple things I want to mention. Like I said, I am not one-sided. I'm a very unbiased person. People kind of hate me for that. But fair is fair. Now, she mentioned something. I had to pick him up. He stayed an hour away, whatever the case may be. Now, for a girl to pick you up and drive an hour to come pick you up, hey, look, that is a sacrifice that was made on her end too, right? We got to give credit where it's due. For a girl to drive an hour away to pick you up, I mean, it's a little weird because she never met him before but drove an hour. But that speaks about who she is, and you know what he probably means to her. So guys, let's not ignore everything. Now, she said that they said it was love at first sight. Now, that's possible. It could be love at first sight. Damn, I got Travis making a crazy ass face on his paws, but you good, my brother. It's possible love at first sight, and maybe he grew on her after that. That is very, very well possible. Or maybe she thought he wasn't her type until she met him. And then, because, you know, off social media, and one point I want to raise on social media, you may find a chick who would never give you a time of day, a chick who you've been in her DM, and she never gave you a respond or whatever the case may be. As long as you ain't thirsty, because a lot of dudes, look, stop being thirsty in these DMs, man. If you hit up a girl once, twice the most, I'll say twice is too much, but look, stop blowing up these girls' DMs. Stop boosting their head up like that. I mean, they're beautiful creations of God, we understand, but look, man, don't be hitting a girl up 3, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times, waiting for 2 months. This, that. Look, man. You send a message out there one time, maybe twice the most, and then let it be after that. If she fuck with you, she fuck with you. If not, then she keep it pushing. You know what I mean? So, but for her to drive an hour to go pick you up and you guys had that chemistry, that means something to me. Now, with her saying he wasn't my type, from my understanding, she been with different type of guys, different type of nationalities. I think she said Spanish, black, whatever the case may be. I feel like females, sometimes they just say shit that don't make sense. And we can all say, oh, nah, it meant something. It could have possibly meant nothing. Maybe we blowing it up more than it need to be. But if she said she dated different type of guys and then Travis wasn't her type, then what is your type? Because from my understanding, you dated a Spanish guy, a black guy, or whatever the case may be, but Travis ain't your type. What's really your type? You done had black, white, Puerto Rican, whatever the case may be. Come on, man. So at some point you got to question that. Now this might be something that Travis already checked her up after this video about. And that's another thing. Sometimes we be jumping down people's throat. We don't really know the full context of what we saying or the situation. But it's the media, man. It's the media. You gotta put your 2 cents in. Look, I'm not nailing her to a cross. I'm not nailing Travis to a cross. But I do want to put both perspectives out there and let it be known that, hey, look, Travis, if you see the signs, don't play dummy. Because it's going to hurt you in the long run. Don't play a dummy. All right, so we're going to end the video right there. There's a lot of context that came in just those few minutes of that couple video. Nice video. You can tell that they're young, finding love, falling in love. And just keep in mind, guys, these are young couples, man. So I feel like the pedestal sometimes is so high for being so young. I remember when I was, 19, 20. 21, 22. I was doing some stupid ass shit. You know what I'm saying? And not to mention being in love. And remember, guys, love is just a feeling. That shit can go away and can come back or whatever the case may be. A commitment is different. I feel, man, this is my personal opinion. Because imagine how much times you've been in love. I'm sure you have been in love plenty of times, but the person you're with right now might not have been your first love. So with that being said, it sounds like they were in their youth. They were having fun, and Travis was shooting his shot. She finally gave him a chance. She drove an hour to go pick him up to go to this family function, and honestly, for me, that does mean something. On her side, to drive an hour to go pick up a guy you never met before to go to a family function. She did say they was talking quite some time before that time. So probably allowed her to get a little bit more comfortable with him before she would actually go pick him up, and actually drive a whole hour. And they would have this long conversation where they, fell in love in a sense. I could see that happening, guys. I can see that, them being in their youth, and just meeting each other and being excited. When you meet a new person, that's a new personality, a different experience with a new person. And I feel like I was having this conversation the other day that it's easy to grow attraction for somebody that you just met. It's kind of like the honeymoon phase, right? Now we could say a disclaimer that, hey, look, you just met this guy and within a year he already moved in. But they're young. Look, they're gonna do, what they can get away with, and nothing's wrong with that. Now, I feel like what her saying that, hey, he wasn't my type, her mentioning, now in a, reaction video that she made to what people are saying that Travis had a girlfriend at the time, whatever the case may be. Not any information we needed to air out about him right now. But, and then also, just to piggyback on that, if you're with a person who attempted to cheat on the person they were with before you got with them, what does that say about you? So with that being said, you mentioned, well, pretty much you're saying that Travis was trying to cheat on his girlfriend with you, but you waited till he was single before you went ahead and got with him. It sounded like you pretty much was defending yourself, but just realize holistically, you're with Travis now, right? So this is extra information that the media did not need to know. Okay? Now, you can't control what the media does. They're going to dig up shit that you never thought that they were fine because I heard she was a stripper, all this other stuff. This is all alleged. Nobody knows the truth. Maybe she was maybe she was just a bartender, like she said. Maybe she was a stripper. Who knows? And do I care? Really, I don't care. But that does say a lot about you if you went ahead and got into a relationship with somebody that attempted to cheat on their girl to get with you. Don't be surprised if it happened to you. And that says a lot about what you're willing to allow. Okay? Which draws to another point. You knew that he was in a relationship, attempted to cheat on his girlfriend with you, but you then went to get into a relationship with him after a couple months. Who knows? Was that because you knew that he was a star athlete and that he would be like, he has a bright future ahead of him? These are all just perspectives. I'm not saying that this is what it was, but perspectives. And the reason I'm putting out all these perspectives is because Travis, only you know the truth. And only she knows the truth. So people going to talk, people going to say what they got to say, but only you guys know the truth. Only you guys are in that relationship. But Travis, don't be a dummy. If this does apply to you, my brother, put that shoe on. Put that shoe on. Look, pay attention to the signs. And if there's nothing wrong, brother, live your life. Put that what you call it? Disable the comments, bro, and just live your life with your girl. And people are going to bash you. People are going to say negative things. That is life. Am I gonna pull out a gun and go up to anybody who says something to me? No. Bro, you're about to be in the NFL. You're gonna have people on different teams who's going to yell certain things at you. I'm sure you've used to that before. People going to say dirty things and nasty things about your possible wife, or not sure how that's going to go at this point, but people are going to say stuff, man. Just hold your composure. Stick to what you guys agreed on that video, on things that you guys do allow, don't allow, whatever the case may be. don't listen to the naysayers. Don't let it bother you. Stop reading the comments. Focus on your life. You guys got a lot of good things ahead of you. And message to the wifey: hey, look, stay out the spotlight. Look like you trying to get too much of the spotlight, like you got something that you want to start too, which is fine. But hey, man, let Travis do his thing. He needs less distractions. He doesn't need all the distractions that comes with going to the NFL. Because believe it or not, I'm sure coaches, scouts, they look at shit holistically and say, hey, when we take on this player, what are we taking on with them? Are they gang related? Are they in the streets? Or, what is their outside of football life? Because they're gonna have to deal with that. So if they're dealing with a player who's emotionally distraught because people are attacking his wife, he's letting it get to him, and the wife is making videos and shit like that, and it's a back and forth. And another thing I want to mention is that most times I seen a video, the females will get your ass caught up in shit that you wouldn't do if it was just up to you. But just because she pushed the envelope, you went for it. Now, Travis might have not been the guy to go on social media and say, hey, look, man, stop messing with my wife, or whatever the case may be. Y'all don't know her. I know her. He might have not been that guy. It might have been a conversation behind closed doors like, hey, babe, I don't feel like you standing up for me around all these people. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? And if it is, Travis, man, don't let this girl trick you out of your position. And if it ain't, it's all good, brother. It's all love. It's all love. But I want to leave you with this, man. Stick to your guns. If the shoe fit, wear it. You know what I'm saying? If none of this, notoriety applies to you guys' relationship, continue living your life. But if it does, my brother, you got to get out of there. You got to get out of there. There's a lot of guys in the NFL who on their third, fourth, fifth marriage. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to end up like that. And no matter how much money you got, that shit can run out. I'm sure some veterans who will tell you right now. I'm sure some people who tell you right now. Devontae West, like I seen a video of him today. Rest in peace to him. Played with LeBron on Cavaliers, but ended up being homeless at the end of the day. And in that video I watched today, they said, what happened? He said, I was taking care of everybody. I took care of my family. And he ended up homeless in the street. Okay, now understand that when you marry somebody, that's why I says it's not just all about love. Love is an emotion. Love will make you do stupid things. Love will make you make decisions that you normally wouldn't make. There's a lot of people in jail right now because they quote unquote loved too hard, and they made the wrong decision only that one time, and they behind bars for the rest of their life, or they might not even be here, or they took somebody away from this world that they didn't want to do just because of love, all in the name of love. Don't let love trick you out your position, because it can and it will if you let it. So with that being said, let me know what you think. Let me know if you agree, disagree. Let me know about any other type of perspectives you might have about the situation, because at the end of the day, guys, yes, we can make as much videos as we want for clicks and views and comments and stuff like that, subscribers, but these are people's lives that we talk about every day. So just as much as you're bashing a person, there should also be a other side of the coin where you play a little devil's advocate and give a flip side. Give that flip side to give some perspective, because we're not all right. Sometimes people right, man. There's a lot of people went to the NFL and they got caught. They got caught up, and now they on their fourth, fifth kid, and that child support money is looking crazy. And look, you don't want to end up like that. And the people who are giving advice, Travis, don't take it to heart for everybody, man. There's some people who just don't want to see you fail. Some people made the mistakes that they feel like you're about to make, and they just want to prevent that. So don't take it the wrong way. And some people are saying it to hurt you. That's the reality. Some people are saying it to hurt you. But unless no one puts a finger on you and your wife to be, or whatever the case may be, you shouldn't sweat it, man. You got bigger things to worry about. Not you know, sitting there with a phone in your hand or a camera in your hand or whatever the case may be, making a reaction video because people getting at your wife and you want to look, man, you ain't got time for that. And honestly, every time you guys respond, it's 150 videos coming out after that, probably even more. Every time you respond, it's going crazy. Shit, I'm doing it right now. You feel me? But unlike a lot of people, I'm giving some perspective, some ideas behind it that people might not be pushing. But if it doesn't apply to you, brother, enjoy yourself, enjoy your marriage. And just like that, we out of here. Hope you enjoy.
Hey, this is the type of shit make you want to talk your shit, you know what I'm saying? Take a long drive. Let's talk to the people.